You are live.
Welcome back, Thunderleaf game fans and friends. We appreciate you joining us this week. We are back in the forest yet again, here with Humblewood, Thunder and Fire, our flagship show. One of several shows Thunderleaf Games is watching. So if you join us from one of those, we appreciate you joining tonight. And if you haven't checked out one of our other shows, either Rave Reviews on Wednesdays and Sundays, or I do a painting stream called Donnie Does It on Thursdays. And then, of course, we've got Greg tip videos and shorts coming out all the time. So make sure you click that subscribe button down below and make sure you're hitting that bell so it reminds you when we go live and add different content. So we definitely appreciate that. And always welcome any support anybody wants to show, and that is the number one way to do it. Of course, also share our content, and if you're feeling really crazy, we do have a Patreon down in the comments. Otherwise, we always start with some of the thank yous for the things that make our stream possible. So we'll start with Sirenscape providing our soundboard, Kevin McLeod doing our intro and outro music. You can find his content over on Income Tech. Just absolutely great stuff. Definitely check it out. Great both programs for home games or just your own content, whatever may be the case. And certainly not least, but it is last, Hit Point Press, bringers of the Humblewood game that we are playing. They use the D&D 5th edition system for it, which we probably make an apocalypse of every week, but we're happy with it, so hopefully you are too. Otherwise, we always start with a little round table question here and introductions. And sometimes I give our players a little heads up on what that's going to be. Tonight, I thought it would be more fun not to. So tonight, the question is for you all. If you could make one movie as a Muppets movie, what would it be?
Now, are we talking
on the spot?
Are we talking replacing the whole cast with Muppets?
Oh, everyth's puppets.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if it's like that or half the cast is just like one character's a Muppet now and nobody acts different. Because I've got different answers for all of these.
Greg's mind at work, everybody. So let's let that mind come up with something really good. Let's start this week with Amy.
No, I don't know.
The
You
spinning
said that,
dial
now
in
I
my
don't know
head
a
landed on
single
you. Sorry. Well, we'd start with Ray, but we know she hasn't ever seen a
like
movie.
A very
so.
short list of options for Muppetizing movies.
Literally, the only movie that I can think of that exists is Titanic. We're watching Puppet Titanic, everyone.
Actually, that'd be pretty good.
I'm feeling that scene in the car all of a sudden with the puppet hand.
I'm just picturing puppets on the front of the boat.
I'm imagining her on the door at the end, like wringing out her puppet arm, like a sponge.
No.
What a good answer. Yeah.
All right. Why don't we go with Ray? I said we've seen 3 movies. Which one is it?
Friday the 13th.
Ooh, that's a solid one, too.
Yeah.
Very good answer.
Muppet horror.
Like the original Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Mike?
I'm going to stick on the horror theme, and I want to see Night of the Living Muppets.
Awesome.
Yes.
Amazing.
A zombie flick. I think that would be awesome.
I'm going to, I figured it out.
All right.
I'm not going to surprise any millennials. I want the Mummy Muppified.
I see that. And, I'm going to go with the one I actually thought Greg was going to yoink from me for sure. I want to see John Wick and Muppets.
Oh, my God. Yes, that would be amazing, too.
Yeah, definitely. So. All right, so definitely a little bit off kilter. Sometimes we use these questions to build our world, answer something about our characters, expose something about ourselves, and tonight it was just brain rot. So you're welcome. So up next, I think, is a brief recap. Does anybody want to jump on that hand grenade this week?
My character was drunk, so I don't remember what he did.
Good answer.
I am the prophet. That's right, everyone.
That's right.
So those things. I started out this big and half invisible, so I was just a mouse butt and hiding on Talon's shoulder as we escaped the law because we were, of course, wanted for murder because God forbid we do anything politely in society. And then Ember was convinced that Horbus was just dead and had a mental breakdown because she murdered Horbus without knowing it. And he was arrested. And then we tried to break him out very unsuccessfully, but Mike wrote the coolest letter to the constable ever. High five, Mike. And you got out on like community service, based on the title of today's video, I'm guessing. And now they somehow let us roam free in the city again, but we should probably leave now, guys.
Well, we're forgetting the part where Ember took our forged letter into the constable and then realized she couldn't read it.
I mean, I feel like she probably
Ember
knew the whole
is a
time.
giant, very distinctive owl person.
Isn't she the only string in town right now?
I don't know if she's the only one, but she's definitely the biggest.
And probably the only one covered in bones and skulls and shit.
So actually in raptor guard armor, some commandeered, still bloody, probably raptor guard armor that you guys pilfered from your previously attacked convoy. And then, yeah, you were right. You were offered community service here for Horbus's release to go investigate a lost temple, or I don't think that's the right word. The lost, not shrine. We'll go with temple. It's close enough. That's not the right word I'm looking for, but we'll go with it. In the Scorched Grove that was home to the Keepers, a kind of lost counterpoint to the religious order of the Tenders, who support the Corvus Council and kind of legitimize their right to rule. And this shrine, gosh, it's really bugging me now. I did put Keeper's Temple. Okay, so it's the Keeper's Temple. Is home. There's rumors from the old town master, Mr. Picklesworth, that there is a prophecy that the forest is to choose who's supposed to lead the humble folk and the bird folk. It is not that the beats of the forest are the beating wings of a Corvus god. It's the beating heart of the forest. And that beat was to be interpreted by the keepers of this shrine and pick the new leader for the forest. Unfortunately, that temple or shrine is located somewhere deep in the Scorched Grove, a kind of forsaken area of the forest that is burnt to the ground, has now become a strange and dangerous place. And that's where we left off, was with Horbus being let out of his cell on the terms of hearing about this job, and he's brought out to the general area of the barracks where we have Ember in their glorious large self and their raptor friend who they are in there with, who is Talon in disguise. And Clear is not to be seen. What would you all like to do tonight?
Ember, is that you?
Chaos and destruction.
We must start our journey right away. Everyone must know I am the prophet. Let's go.
What? You're the prophet? Prophet of what?
I'm the prophet.
Why are you wearing raptor armor?
We will explain on the way.
What's going on? I got a headache.
So I do think you're like more than a day removed
Oh, okay.
from, because you've been in jail like a day.
Okay,
and a
I
half,
thought
think,
this
at
was the
point.
next morning still.
Yeah, they wasted a whole nother day leaving you in there.
That's right.
Going to get that armor.
Yeah, because we had to travel
nothing.
to get corpse armor.
That's right. Probably still has a headache. Doesn't drink enough water. Hydration's important.
Yeah, man. I tell you that every day.
You do.
Ember's already out of the building. She's very excited.
Yeah, I will quickly follow.
All right. Well, thanks, Constable. Yes, I'm out on my good recognizance.
Yeah, we're counting on you. You know, we appreciate it. And Mr. Pickard's like, well, and the town's counting on you. It's our whole destiny here. I mean, otherwise we're off to be refugees, but you're our last hope. Bring back good news soon.
Do what we can, but I recommend you meet up with Benicera in the meantime. It's better to hedge your bets in times like these. Do everything we can.
Everybody heads out.
I just burst in. Hello, Mr. Pickles.
And I was gonna say, let's have the three of you roll and so if you're gonna burst in and wave and hello, Mr. Pickles, all four of you as you leave, go ahead and make a perception check as you leave the barracks.
It'd be a 16 for Horbs.
12.
18 for Tello.
8.
Yeah. All right. So Horbus and Tallow probably bringing up the rear. Obviously, Ember burst right out. Clear probably popped their head in and yelled and then left. But as you two leave, you hear Mr. Townmaster Picklesworth and the Gerbine constable. Well, that was pretty easy. I thought they'd at least ask some questions. It's the door closer behind you.
Oh, fuck.
No.
We're so good at this game.
We are great at D&D. All right, well, I guess
Charge forward blindly.
off to the temple.
You do know the Scorched Grove is north. It's hard to miss. You can smell it from here when the wind blows.
I'm just gonna walk forward and take charge. Like I know exactly where I'm going and what I'm doing, and
Let me see if
off I go.
Horbus knows a good route. Would you like a survival?
I think that would make sense.
It's going to be an 18.
Nice. That's pretty good. All right, so you head off to the Scorched Grove, setting forth north out of the village. It doesn't take long. Meadowfen is kind of right on the edge of the Scorched Grove. And as you make your way north, you kind of slowly transition out of the forest. And the smell of like campfire mixed with sulfur kind of builds in the air. And then suddenly the trees are pretty thin and they're newly growing. What is there? Mostly it's brush and shrubs. And then it's kind of transitioning quickly into the blackened remains of trees that have burnt, charred. Sticky, twiggy bushes have started to flame in there. Some hardy weeds, thorny bushes, things like that. And here and there, little poofs of gases maybe escape from rents in the ground. And the temperature starts to rise as you head north. But yeah, you arrive in the edges of the Scorched Grove, a rather desolate area. Why don't we make some nature checks here as a group? See what y'all know about the Scorched Grove and the creatures that live here.
7.
Another 18 for
18.
Horbs.
An 18 as well.
Nice. So Tallow, what did you roll?
18.
Oh, wow. 18, 18, 18, and 6?
7.
7.
That feels right.
Yeah, that tracks for this party.
Yeah.
Profits on a mission.
Tallow really
You
doesn't
could've
care,
written
or
that.
Ember doesn't care what's there. It's just stuff to kill.
It's in her way.
But the rest of you, whether it be from like reports from the Grove, or maybe it's from different legends on the streets, but you've heard about some of the creatures that come in there, and you know that the animals become warped and imbued with fire themselves. Areas of it can be extremely dangerous with spontaneous bursts of scalding flames and gases ahead of you, and there's many elementals and demonic creatures perhaps in here. And I think even within 18, you've probably even heard some strange rumors of like hulking fire demons that roam the scalded grove or scorched grove. So those all seemed pretty unconfirmed. So how do you all
Ember.
want to proceed to find this shrine?
Ember clearly is from here. She is glowy and fiery. This is
She
clearly
is-
Ember's house. And I think that she is prophet. Whoa.
Told you. I am the hulking fire demon. Like wings are gonna be out.
Guys,
Ah.
it's Ember. It really is like she glows.
Oh. Oh.
Told you.
Well, let's find this temple.
All right, so who takes the lead? Do we have any
I think
direction we
Ember
want to
is
pursue?
blazing forth as if she actually does know. She has no clue, but she's 100% at the front of this party, just like walking with purpose.
Well, in that case, why don't you roll a d8 for me?
Three.
3. So yeah, you kind of head north, and you're a creature of the forest, and you feel the forest is a great place to be, and so you head straight for a small stand of scorched trees. They're all rather blackened and burnt up, very dead looking, but this kind of stand is a little bit denser than most areas around you, where most areas it's kind of interspersed. There's like a lone tree standing. This is a small grove, and 2 trees in particular stand above the rest. And as you all march into this grove, led by Ember, you hear a like cracking noise and a crackling, and these 2 immense trees kind of shift, and you see glowing between the cracks in the bark a red glowing of embers as these 2 trees awaken and move to attack.
Oh,
Let's roll some initiative.
10.
12.
Faster than me.
4.
Oh no,
7.
Oh.
you guys!
We're all trying to keep up with Ember.
All right, working on it here. That's not the right one.
You just have so many enemies you've got to roll initiative for. Is that it?
No, the problem is like my battle that's supposed to be right here is of course not right here.
Why'd you move it?
That's a great question. What did I call it? Oh, I know what I called it.
Oh, can't find it. We win.
The tree
Yeah.
battle where the bad guys give them healing
Next up, Ember.
hugs.
There it is.
You know I'm gonna try to hug something.
The +3 levels fight?
All right, so I'm going to need here. All right, so Clear, what was your initiative?
4.
Ember?
10.
Then Horbus?
I think I had 12. Let me double check.
It's 12.
Yeah, 12.
And Tallow?
7.
7.
We got this.
All right. So, Horbus, you kind of are keeping an eye out. You know danger, and you're kind of prepared for it out here. And you kind of see this tree kind of lurch out towards Ember as it awakens and kind of begins to glow from within. And like it kind of like wears back one of its branches, ready to swat Ember. What do you do?
He is going to just kind of hip check her out of the way.
All right. So you're going to shove Ember?
Yep.
All right.
He's going to try.
Let's get a strength check, and then I'll let Ember make a dex check or a strength check to like resist it if you would like.
17.
21. So
All right. So what happens, Ray?
I think he totally does hip check me, but he ends up hip checking himself.
I like that.
Yeah.
A wall.
Yeah,
So we've got
exactly.
about 10 feet of momentum in this shove. Horbus, you rush up next to Ember and go to push her out of the way, and you kind of just bounce off 10 feet yourself.
Yep.
Yeah. Any bonus actions here or anything else you'd like to do?
I think as a bonus action, he's going to... Yeah, he's going to drop Hunter's Mark on this thing.
Okay, cool.
One of my non-spell slot expended.
Nice. All right. Well, the tree was winding up, and as you kind of hip check Ember, she kind of turns her attention to you, and coming from behind, this tree branch comes slapping down at you for a 24 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
doesn't hit. Wait, is it going for
And that does-
Corvus or Ember?
Ember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was like winding up, and you tried to save her, but yeah, since she just bounced you off, it just continued on with the
So it
attack. So that's
completely
going to be,
ignored me.
yeah.
Just like Ember did.
If you had succeeded, it would have 100% happily swatted you, Horbus, so take solace in that. But instead, Ember, you're going to take 10 points of fire damage as this fiery branch whacks you across the back.
Hey.
And that is going to bring up Ember. How do you react to that?
Barbarian rage immediately.
Yeah.
And then I would like to like turn around and cleave it. Just like a pirouette, if you will. But, you know, a barbarian.
All right. Let's do it.
12.
12 is not going to hit. I think it probably does, but it's like your axe gets turned a little bit against the bark
Okay.
of this tree.
And that is it.
All right. Tallow, you're up next.
All right. We're gonna do a short series of little kind of bark yelp noises and call down Sacred Flame on this tree.
Nice.
So I need a dex save.
All right.
DC 13.
Fine. I have a -2 to that. So I'll roll a nat 20.
All
He's
right.
like, screw this guy.
At least he warned us beforehand. He was rolling rocks, right?
Yeah, well, and now I've switched to the D&D Beyond dice, and I'm still rolling hot. Like, the gods love me.
And we'll beat the
Right.
gods.
Yeah. So that's what I got.
All right. And it's probably at this point that the second very large tree in this wood cracks to life. And Horbus just happened to bounce right over towards it. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, jeez. That's 1 off max damage for a 19 fire
Oh
damage.
gosh.
And then that brings up here. Rescue everybody.
Oh no! The prophet! Oh no! I'm coming, Ember! I'm coming! I assume I'm within 30.
Yeah, definitely. You guys were kind of
Okay.
moving as a group.
Excellent. Let me take a swing. Boom. 25. You say that doesn't
25
hit,
will
so help me.
definitely hit. And are you attacking? You're attacking the one that attacked Ember?
Yes.
Okay.
9 damage on that one.
Okay.
And then coming around on the left with a dirty 20.
Definitely will do.
For 7 on the dagger. Good for me.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Any bonus action?
No, I'm just gonna position myself next to Ember and try to look real scary.
All right. Horbus.
All right. So this thing is within 5 feet of me.
Yeah, definitely. The second one is. The other one's probably about 15 feet away.
I am going to risk the AOO and try and get away from this thing.
I rolled a 2.
All right. That shouldn't hit then. I hope not.
For a 23. No.
All right, cool. So then he is going to pull out one of his darts and throw it at the one that attacked Ember.
All right.
And I am going to use my Vex on this. So I'll have advantage on my next attack roll against if I hit.
All right.
17?
17 will hit.
All right, cool. So that is going to be 9 points of damage on that.
Okay.
Oh, and then
nice.
the Hunter's Mark is going to give it another 3 points of damage.
All right.
And then with 2-weapon fighting, I can throw another dagger, right? Or another dart?
Yep.
All right, cool. Then he...
That'd be your bonus action. Was Vex a bonus action?
No, that's part of the... that's my weapon specialty thing.
Cool.
So he is going to throw another dart, and I get advantage on this one. First one is an 11. Second one's a 21.
That will definitely hit.
And I am going to use my after break concentration. No, I'm going to use my gathered swarm on this one. So the dart, yes, does 10 points of damage, and then the gathered swarm is going to do another d6 for 1 more point of damage.
All right. And I think you and Clearin would probably both kind of notice that, like, while your weapon attacks are effective against it, like, it's a very thick, dense tree. They just don't seem to be cutting deep. Obviously, this thing's not bleeding. Just a little less effective than you're used to with your hacking and piercing attacks.
Okay.
Your piercing in particular.
Gotcha.
Slashing seems to be okay.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's my turn. He will communicate that to everybody, though, after seeing these darts just kind of stick ineffectively in the bark on this thing. He says, "You're not going to be able to pierce it. Hack it, slash it, cut it down!"
All right. And then, so how far did you move away in your turn, by the way? And how close would you imagine you are to this one attack?
I think he probably moved about... Probably tried to split the difference, so I think I'm picturing about 15 from each of them.
Okay. Just wanted to kind of make sure I'm picturing that the same. All right. So the one that's been attacking Ember after clear kind of makes their savage attacks against this tree have kind of distracted it, and another branch swoops down and swipes it clear.
No.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
No.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, Johnny.
I can take a picture for y'all. Like, it's on a pretty white dice in the D&D Beyond. So that's another nat 20. I'm like the best at this game, y'all. So that's gonna be 16 plus.
Stop adding.
So that's gonna be 30 points
That's
of
enough.
damage on the critical attack.
Shut the fuck up.
That was savage.
That was 1
Guys, I only
point
have
off of
36
crit
hit
max,
points.
wasn't it? Or no, 2 points off.
No, it's 2d8, so it could have been more.
Okay. Oh.
It,
Oh my god.
Yeah, it
It
could
was-
have just one-shotted me.
it was
Fucking
6
cool.
points off max.
I have 36 hit points.
Yeah.
It would have one-shot me.
On the bright side, they only get one attack. So Ember, you're up.
Don't hurt my mouse, buddy! And I'm gonna try to cleave its branch off that just hit my little Gerbine friend.
Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. It
Oh
may
my
not be a
God.
thing anymore, Ray, but can you still do reckless attacks where you attack at advantage and then they get advantage against you?
I don't know. Let's see.
I feel like that's a level 4 barbarian thing.
Hey, we're level 4.
Yes. Yes, I can.
So obviously it would give me advantage against you, but
Mm-hmm.
just throwing that out there. That's something you'd like to use.
Yeah, why not? So first one was a 15. $22. There we go.
Yeah, definitely a hit.
And that's gonna do 15 damage.
Nice. Yeah, like you hack at this thing and like, there's that nice V shape in the trunk here as you kind of like nail the same spot that Clear was whacking with their scimitar. This thing is looking like ready for a timber here. Anything else from the barbarian?
It's one of those.
Beautiful.
Hallow.
All right. I'm gonna try to make it over to our little Gerbine buddy, who's looking pretty rough. I assume they're within 30.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, and we're gonna do a level 2 cure wounds. 25.
Thank you.
That's
Back in
nice
it, little
heal.
buddy.
You're the best.
Kind of pat her on the back, and that's what I got.
I just cough up a
Alright.
little bit of blood.
And then the second tree here will kind of charge in, and having Tallow come between you. He's gonna move. These things aren't so smart. He's gonna stomp past Horbus here on his way to Tallow.
Yeah. Horbus will swing with the Cine.
All right,
18.
18 will definitely hit.
Nice.
And that's 6 points of slashing.
Nice. I roll a 19 to hit Tallow.
That's gonna hit.
And that will do 13 points of damage.
All right.
And that'll bring up Clear.
That is very rude. Do not mess with my prophet! Oh, that's good. Just 11.
Unfortunately, yeah, the 11, like, swing goes a little bit off. You kind of like skitter across the bark, unfortunately.
I do not approve. Try to swing with the. Oh nope, that's worse. Okay. But I do have nothing else. Okay. No,
All
wait.
right.
That was instead of a bonus action. So bonus action, I can do the help action towards whoever attacks that tree next.
Oh, nice.
So advantage
bonus
on your
action for you,
next
huh?
advantage on your next hit. I'm assuming Ray's character.
In fact, Horbus will be up next, but yeah, you would declare it. So
So what's Clear's health looking like now?
Clear is looking pretty good now after that big hill.
Okay. Then Horb is going to he's going to cure wounds on himself for 12.
Nice.
And then bonus action, he is going to drop brain fart. He's going to drop Hunter's Mark and cast Hail of Thorns as a bonus action on the one that we've been beaten on.
All right. What does that do?
I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. Damn it. I need a DC 12 Dex check.
They are pretty clumsy, large creatures here. So that's a 10 on the dice for an 8.
All right. So he is going to take 1d10 piercing damage. Minimum damage.
Oh my gosh. Gregory.
I rolled a frickin' 1. That's
You need to be a halfling.
That's my turn, right? Oh. That's my turn. I healed myself, and I stuck a thorn in a tree.
All right.
Take that.
The tree is like, well, that's not very nice. And it's going to reach out over the top of, well, Ember did just whack it really hard. You know, it's going to whack Ember. They're right there. No, they're not going to whack Ember. That's a 10 to hit.
I am the prophet.
She is the prophet.
What would the prophet like to do?
Cut its branch off. That's what the prophet would like to do. And I have advantage on this now because of a thing Amy did?
Yeah.
All right. A 21 to hit?
That definitely will hit.
Ah, give me 7 damage.
7 damage. Does that add your rage damage into it?
It does not. Do I have bonus rage damage?
Yeah, I think you get 2 extra points of damage when you're raging.
No way.
Does she get double advantage because she's reckless and helped?
No, she would not need to reckless, though.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Reckless is a choice. I haven't played a barbarian in a long time.
All right.
So that's going to be 9 then.
Sweet. Anything else from the barbarian?
Kneel before me!
One more whack in that chunk you've been hacking at should probably get him to kneel. And Tallow, what would you like to do?
We are gonna grab our little holy symbol here and toll the dead on that tree. So it's a wisdom
right.
save.
It's a 7.
All right, so he's got some damage. So that would be 12 points of damage. Nice.
How does this thing get called to the grave?
It is necrotic damage, so I just think it's this black rot spreading across the tree.
Nice. So yeah, like this black moss grows out of the ground and kind of like forcibly rots it.
Yeah.
Kind of dig that. All right. Yeah, this second one here is going to just continue to lay blows in. You know what? It's going to turn around after Horbus hacked at it as it went by and swat Horbus here again.
Bring it on.
It's 18 to hit.
That hit.
For
Ask, you shall receive.
13 points of damage.
Damn it, I just gave myself that back.
And clear.
So I will pivot to the one standing. And off I go. For something? A 16.
That'll hit.
6 damage. And swinging around with the left. 14.
14 will hit.
Okay. For 7.
All right. Horbus, you just got swatted by a tree about 10 feet away from you.
He is going to bonus action Hunter's Mark on this one and then run up at it with his simi and take a swing.
All right.
25.
That's definitely a hit.
All right.
So close.
Is going to take, I know, one away. He's going to take 9 points of base damage, and the black motes are going to come off of my hand, move across the sword, and into him for 4 more points of, what damage is that? Remember what kind of damage it is. It's not piercing, though. I know that. And then he's also going to take the Hunter's Mark damage, which is another 1 point of damage.
Gregory, stop that.
I can't help it. Can we play some Call of Cthulhu, please? I'd be crushing it in that tonight. Oh.
All right. Ember.
So I should have read all of this beforehand and have not. I can do like crazy amounts of damage, you guys, and I've just been doing regular damage this whole time. So I'm gonna reckless attack and frenzy this tree. So let's make sure I hit it first. We had 22.
That'll definitely hit.
Okay, that's gonna be 14 plus 2, so 16. And then my frenzy attack is my rage plus 2d6s, so an extra 10. So 26.
Holy moly. Yeah, that makes a big difference.
Yep.
Yeah, you hit a lot harder when you use all of that.
Yeah, so great. Yeah.
Yeah, see, unfortunately for you, now that we're in 2024, the only person who knows how to play your character less than you is me.
Oh, so then I can just make stuff up and like you won't know.
Exactly.
100%. All right. That was ferocious.
26 points of damage. Yeah.
That's a bit of a hard smack.
All right. Tallow.
Yeah, so I think we're going to go back to that symbol and do some yipping and Sacred Flame the tree. So, dex save. EC 13.
That's a 12 for a 10.
Awesome. So that is 5 radiant damage.
5 radiant damage. How does this look as you cast this on this already burning tree? How does that destroy this?
Yeah, I think it's just this kind of shimmery purple light that kind of flame that kind of shoots down from the sky and kind of just cracks into it, like I guess kind of like a Like when lightning hits a tree, kind of hits into it and cracks it.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, and this tree kind of shatters, and you all feel the whole grove kind of just shudder, and like ash flutters down from the other nearby trees, and it does go quiet here as we're out of initiative. What is the kitty doing, Greg?
There's some. I was trying to see where a reflection was coming from. It's actually not the cats this time.
Shiny. Good job, Greg.
Hey, look, I have a condition,
right.
okay? It's called ADHD.
Okay.
Yeah, and you all kind of managed to subdue this area of the forest. And some of the flames tend to die down, and yeah, you probably hack a little bit as ash kind of is settling in the area. But what would you like to do?
I am poking the dead trees.
They seem like wood.
Well, Horbus is sitting down and taking a breather because he's fucked up. He's bloody. Yeah.
All right, so are we thinking like
I
a
will.
short
Yeah.
rest here?
Yeah, I think I
Take
could-
an hour in the woods?
He's like a 15-minute breather, folks. Catch my breath. Just wiping blood away from his beak. Got splinters
Use a
coming
net.
out of his neck.
Have you tried water? Here you go.
Oh, thanks, Claire. Never goes
You're
wrong.
welcome.
But I could still use a bit of a rest.
All right, so if y'all would like to take a rest, I will have somebody roll a d20 for me.
Not me.
20.
Well,
Yeah,
do you
I'm
want?
gonna go ahead and not
Do
roll
we
that.
want this
Yeah,
low or
do we-
high? Because maybe we totally
That's
went
true.
there.
That's true. Maybe we want to. If we want a 1, I'll roll it. Fuck it. We ball.
Let's live on the edge.
I,
Do it up.
That's a 6.
All right. Could you roll a d8 for me?
I sure could, Donnie. That's a 6.
A 6. Okay. So as the ash kind of settles and you're sitting there taking your drink, would somebody roll a d4 for me?
oh, Lord.
Somebody else, please. I don't want to
Spider
somehow roll a
webbing.
6 on a D4.
That's a 1 on a D4.
A 1. All right. So you start to take this rest, and you've been sitting here for about 10, 15 minutes, and out of the ash, right in the center of you, pops up this like 2-foot tall, football-shaped headed creature, and it jumps up and it like makes this terrible noise at you all as 2 handfuls of little flames pop in its hand, and this little creature jumps up to attack you all. We're gonna go right back into initiative here. Just give me one moment.
We didn't get to complete the rest, did we?
We sure didn't.
I hate it here.
Still a bloody little cult.
Ember, you're the prophet of a broken land. Oh. Donnie, why are you being mean to us with math?
All right, so I've got Ember in there. I don't see an initiative yet for Tallow, Horbus, or Clearing.
Seeing for Horbs.
Just kidding. Oh,
It's a nat 20 for 23.
dirty 20.
Yeah, and especially with that nat 20 Tallow and Clear, you're 20. You see that there's a second pile of ash moving in behind you as well. But yeah, there's one, they're called a magmin. and they are like these little small elementals, the same as what you chased out of the woods before Tallow. How do you respond to this one popping up in the middle of you as it kind of ignites itself into flames?
I think in a panic, I'm just going to grab the mace and swing at it.
Yeah. Whack it.
Nope, that was damage. How about I rolled? That is 14.
Yeah, it pops up and like that kind of immediate
Just whack-a-mole.
twitch reaction. Yeah, you hit that thing.
And that was, I rolled a second ago. I think it's a 4.
Right?
Yeah, 4 damage.
Awesome.
Jesus. And then just, bah!
Clear. You've got the one in front of you, and you do see a mound moving in probably behind Horbus as he's like sitting in the ash, like deep breathing here.
Hands over, says,
Wait, Corvus, pour water on it behind you. Maybe that'll stop it. I don't know. And I'm going to take a flying leap at the one that's standing.
All right.
Nope. Nope. 10. Probably not.
Yeah, it probably like leaps, like ducks and swerves around the blade on you, unfortunately. Horbus, you've just been warned by Clear. There's something behind you.
I bonus action, throw my canteen at it.
Yeah, I would grant that. Just like basically like a offhand throw, like with a dart. Yeah. Just use the same DC as your like attack roll as your dart.
The 19.
Yeah, even with cover of being under that stuff, that's a hit.
All right, cool.
And let's go with. I think we'll go with dart damage, 1d4 damage here as well on it, like a piercing as you hit it with a water bottle.
That is 3.
3. Awesome.
Then he's going to follow that up with a vexed and swarmed dart.
Okay.
15.
15 will hit. Oh. Still buried. I think it's going to have you here.
Okay.
Because even with a small cover bonus, it's going to have a little advantage.
Right, cool.
So, yeah, unfortunately, just going to go a little bit wide in the ash pile.
All right, and then that he will stand up and make some space back up a little bit from where both of the Magmins are.
Nice. Solid. All right. So then the Magmin, they're kind of in the center of everybody. Where Clear has just like jumped past Tallow into attack. This Magmin looks at you and tries to like grab you with these flaming hands as he does a 13 to hit. So that is definitely not going to hit you. Yeah, that's what it does. And that will bring up Ember.
I'm going to go after the one that just tried to pick up Clear. And do a barbarian rage. Because I'm never not doing that anymore. Reckless attack. Sorry, but decapitate it. Like, I don't mean to cause her any more undue trauma, but...
On the bright side, at least now you're fighting guilt-free creatures.
This would be a 23.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Be 19 damage, and then an extra 10 damage.
Yeah, behead it you do. The creature that has 13 hit points at best.
Well, that's how we do it.
So its head just like falls off and rolls towards Clear.
Oh no.
Oh.
Not again.
All right. So then the little ash pile kind of slithers, chasing towards Horbus here, and like jumps out of the ash at you. 2 hands flaming with little flames, and that's a 12 to hit you as it does.
I kind of pictured you poofing off of the leather on his armor.
Yeah. And it probably like angrily ran to you. As its hands go up. Hello, how do you respond to this?
I think we're going to reach out for that holy symbol and toll the dead on it. So wisdom save, please.
All right. How could he possibly not be the wisest creature in the planet?
DC 13.
I did roll a 15, so we're okay.
All right. Crafty little bugger.
And clear. You're up. As his head rolls in at your feet.
I would like to throw the head at the other one.
Let's do it.
Yay!
Let's make a. I don't know if you have a thrown weapon in your inventory, but
no, I just do an unarmed.
yeah, roll a d20 and add your dex and proficiency.
Sure. D20. Ah!
Amazing.
20! Plus like 3.
Yeah, I think here we'll go with the same thing that Horbus got, is a d4 of damage. But yeah, you max that. So be 4 plus a d4 damage.
One.
A 5.
But can I just, like, I want
Is
to hit
there-
their face. I want them to, like, kiss.
Done. Yeah, like they go face to face here. Whap! Kind of a spongy splat.
Just like
And
your
it's-
dead friend's eyes, just looking straight at you as it hits you in the face.
It's actually a great thing that you threw this, because as it's flying at its friend, you see that like the head itself kind of starts glowing and bursting into flames. Unfortunately, that's right where Horbus is too. So Horbus and the other creature need to make a dex save as that head explodes.
24.
Horbus ducks and dodges behind the other Magman. It unfortunately does not. But it is immune to fire damage. So like it goes and you kind of hide in the shadow of the other creature as his head explodes in it. Ember.
Is that a half damage
You're up
situation
here.
or no?
No, he's just immune to fire.
No, I
so-
meant for Horbus on the evade.
Oh no, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
I would like to run and jump and overhead slash this thing.
Chop it into bits.
Yeah.
In the lane.
We have 24.
A 24 will definitely hit the tiny little creature.
That's only going to be 11.
It's got
And then-
it's got 3 left. How
And then
do
an extra 4.
Ray wants to roll all her
Yeah,
damage.
it's just yes, all the time now. Always max damage. I think she does exactly that. She runs, she jumps, she overhead slashes this. It splits it right in two. And then she looks at Clear and she's gonna be like, "How did you make that explode?"
I don't know, but we should do it again.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that you say that. Let's get a dex save from Ember as you're standing there wondering how this thing explodes.
Does Horbus need one too?
14.
Oh yeah, you're right there too,
Yeah.
aren't you? A 14 for Ember?
And a 16
You're
for
good?
Horbus.
You're good. Yeah, this thing explodes again here, but fortunately, like, the axe, as it's slicing through, redirects the explosions into the sides in this nice split explosion in the forest grove here. And you seem to be out of initiative, and things calm in the forest again for the moment.
I think
But you are feeling this area is quite a bit more dangerous than you expected just wandering in here.
I think seeing like Ember swinging this battle axe down and spreading fire from it, basically from where he was crouched on the ground behind this thing, Horbus might actually be starting to believe that she's the prophet.
I am the prophet.
Maybe she is. Oh,
She's glowy. I told you. Look at her.
let's get her to the shrine and find out. Let's get to the temple and try and make some sense of this.
All right, so how do we go to the temple that we don't know where it is?
Horbus is going to say fuck resting and cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Deal?
And then he's going to do a survival check to see if he can't get any kind of bearing on this.
Yeah.
8.
Well, you know it's in the Scorched Grove.
I'm out of my depth. Ember, where should we go?
I'm gonna like try to pretend to do something that I've probably seen Tallow do, and like meditate a little bit. As the prophet, I should know where the shrine is. So
I'm picturing the scene from Princess Bride, where he's in the
yes.
forest.
Yep. Yep. Got her battle axe out. Like, yeah.
All right. So you're pretty much just like taking a blind stab here. Is that accurate?
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. Kind of.
All right. Let's just go with a blind D20 roll. Like, oh yeah.
Where does she feel it would be as the prophet? Like where would it be telling me to go?
What were you gonna say, Mike?
I was gonna say I'm gonna cast guidance on her and give her a little bit of divine
so then she
inspiration.
will actually think, yeah.
So it's a little bit of it's a 1d4, but
Yeah, just feed into that delusion. That's always gonna go well.
There are hyper-violent barbarian delusions of godhood.
All right. How'd that D20 plus D4 go there, Ray?
So I got a 10 and Mike rolled a 4. So 14.
14. You set off confidently and move through the wastes. How do you kind of feel like you actually are making the decision on where to go?
I think she does think now between what Clear has said and what Horbus has said. She might be the prophet. She might actually think it. So I think she probably does feel like she is being led in this direction. This is where she's supposed to go.
Okay, that's fair. So yeah, we confidently head off into the waste, maybe heading away from the trees after this last encounter, feeling like those were really terrible. And let's roll a D8 for me.
Farron is behind you making a theme song for the prophet.
It's just 6.
A 6, huh?
would Tallow have heard any stories about where this temple might have been?
Let's roll a history check here.
9.
We suck so bad.
It's
A
in
9.
Might have heard them. Doesn't remember.
You've definitely heard a lot of stories about the temple in the Grove being an area of specialty for you, but as to where it is, you feel like you probably should have asked somebody. As 3 more piles of ash start sliding around you.
Guys, I think we might have put ourselves in a bad way.
This is the way. We must clear the grove.
Can we go sit first?
The prophet has spoken.
And Yeah, we're gonna roll initiative yet again.
Oh, that's an 11 for Horbus.
12.
14.
17.
14 for Tallow.
Yep.
All right, so 3 of these little magmans pop out of the ash at you all. And let's
I'm
start
sorry, you
with
guys.
just some perception checks here real quick from y'all.
6.
8.
16.
7.
So the 3 of you rolling low are kind of pretty distracted by these magmans popping out as you're trekking across. But Tallow, you kind of hear this rumbling just on the edge of hearing. All right, but Clear, you're up.
I again just reckless take a flying leap at a little flame, baby. A dirty 20.
Definitely a hit.
8 damage on that.
Yep.
And then swinging around the other way. 16?
That's a hit.
Five.
How do you do it?
Oh, good. They're bitty babies. Can I... Man, real Amy likes trees, and I feel bad just like murdering them.
These aren't trees. These are little
Oh,
demon
they're just the
babies.
little demon oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I
little fire
will...
demon babies with football heads.
Hey, Arnold. That made it worse somehow. I'm just going to like kind of pin cushion it, like a little voodoo doll, just stuck right in like the collarbone.
All right. And that brings up Tallow.
Yeah, I think out of frustration, we're just gonna like lunge and try to bite the stupid thing.
Awesome. I love it. So yeah, one kind of
That's a nat
jumps up
one.
in front of you and yeah, snap, but
Just
not,
whiff.
not fast enough. All
Just
right.
panic.
Ember, as a third one, jumps out of the ash at you.
She's probably gonna heavy sigh. Like, you're deterring the prophet from greatness. It's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's only gonna be 9 damage. I'm not raging.
All right. Still heavily cleaving this creature. Horbus, you're kind of dragging a little bit.
Yeah.
Taking a beating. You're a little tired.
God damn it.
Which means you get to see these 3 jump out of the ash at your friends. One getting just hacked by Clearin quite quickly, and Ember nearly cleaving hers in 2. The one attacking Tallow just dodging his attack and being missed.
I'm gonna throw his first dart at the one that Ember has wrecked.
Yeah,
That's a 16,
that'll hit.
and that's gonna be 7 points of damage.
Yeah, you kill steal Ember. That'll go well.
Cool. And then he is going to turn and throw his other dart at the one that Tallow is fighting, and this one is going to get the swarm on it.
All right,
That's going to be another 16.
definitely a hit.
Base damage is 7, and then the swarm damage is 3, and I was wrong earlier. That is piercing damage on the swarm damage.
Okay.
But it was 1 point either way.
Yeah, fortunately not the trees, so you're just fine. Which then brings us to the first one that's been cleaved apart by Clear. Let's go ahead and have, I think we're going to have all three, Clear, Tallow, and Ember in the front here where these three ambushed you. Make deck saves for me as the head surges and boom, blows up amongst you.
13.
13, we're good. 12, just making it.
20.
20, just fine. Yeah, you all kind of hunker behind your shields and arms, and the flames kind of roll across you, but you manage to do okay. And then the one that's just got bit by, or almost bit by Tallow, is going to try and grab him with his flaming hands with a 1 on the dice. That's not going to go well. And then the other one that got hacked into pieces explodes at you guys. So another round of deck saves.
11.
21.
Amy. Dude.
I did it.
On an
This is
11,
20.
we will take 9 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
But that does bring us back to the top and Clear. As there's one little creature in the middle of you going blah, 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 at Tallow.
And I'll run at that one. Nope. 9.
9 is not going to hit it.
I'll swing around on the other side. 24.
That'll do it.
Much better.
7.
7. As you killed this one down, hacking it down to the ground. What do we do?
I want to position myself so that when it explodes, that it just like kind of rolls up behind me and I just look very impressive with like this flame shooting out from behind me, and then I'm just gonna look at Ember and be like, "Bless me, Private."
Awesome. And for that cool factor, nobody else has to roll a deck save. That's awesome.
My back hair is just singed. Like it's real bad back there, but
It
I
doesn't
look
smell
so
great,
good.
but it looks
No.
awesome. Yeah.
Off my little shoulders.
All right. So yeah, these creatures just are pretty relentless. And why don't we have another round of perception checks as we finish this?
19.
15.
12.
In a 7. Okay, so now Horbus and Ember, and Tallow definitely is hearing it still, even with a 12. It's just kind of out on the edge of hearing. And it's kind of the combination of a growl and a burning flame. And there is a glow just on the horizon to the north.
Well, that can't be good.
Do we kill it? We kill it,
I
right?
think let's kill it now. No reason to let it follow us.
Ah, we kill it.
What?
And then
What?
Horbus is just gonna point for Clear. It's there. Listen.
The shiny thing?
Listen. Heard it's almost howling. It's like fire was angry at you.
Horbus, if you're hungry, I have some jerky.
Let's make sure it's not my stomach.
Yeah, I think it is. Here's some jerky.
Thud,
He'll eat and still hear it.
thud. And the glow is getting brighter. And, you know, it's pretty far away. But you're seeing this, like, from this distance, you're like, maybe it looks a little bit like Ember out there, like in terms of size, but you're still hearing just this rolling across this thing, and it almost looks like the sun rising as the flaming brightness comes off this, and you're a ways away, but you're starting to feel heat increasing as this creature starts stalking towards you. You're not sure if it sees you yet, but it's definitely coming in your direction. It's horned and on fire, and it's getting bigger and coming your way. There might be truth to these giant demons that roam the scorching grove, and it's coming from the north, the way you were heading.
Horbus is gonna draw a couple of darts. Get ready. I mean, I don't know.
I'm pretty tapped out.
He's not gonna throw them yet. He's not throwing them yet, but he's got them in hand if this thing closes fast.
Sometimes heroes say thank you. I think this is okay to say no thank you.
You think we can get away from this thing?
I think we get prepared and deal with it later. I don't think now is the time.
Trust me. I hope you're right. Let's
Is there anywhere on the horizon at all that looks like sheltered or like some rubble or what used to be part of a building maybe that we could like hunker down and get a short rest?
Well, I mean, immediately no. You know you're not too far into the Scorched Grove at this point. Fleeing is definitely an option.
So let's step out and gather our strength and come back. Yeah.
I think you might be right. This is we were not adequately prepared for this. Those bastards at Meadowfen sent us in here to die.
Well, we didn't.
Thud.
Proves them wrong.
Thud.
Live to fight another day.
If it's okay with you, Ember. Prophet, I guess. I don't know. I think we need to get out of here, clear our heads, and come back with a new strategy.
Yeah, and you're starting to, this creature on the horizon is starting to resolve into something you can definitely see. And I'm just going to throw that in chat for you all here as this hulking aspect of fire comes your way across the plane of fire.
Yeah, let's fucking run.
And as you do, start to move south. It caught your scent. It's time to run. It's coming for you quickly. So we're in a chase. It's still a ways behind you. But we're going to go ahead and go into an initiative order here as we flee from this demon of fire and rage.
Apparently the first thing Corvus has been doing tonight is 22.
11.
4.
Okay, hang on here. This little sketch pad here. All right, so we had a 20. Who had the 22?
That was Horbus.
Who was next there?
Hello.
Tala, what did you get?
Yeah, I got 14.
And was it Clear and then Ember?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So Horbus, what do you do to escape this thing?
going to I'm gonna try and roll survival to look for the best path forward, the least obstructed route forward, I think.
Okay. Yeah. And depending on your role, I will say that it will serve to help the people behind you gain distance on this thing.
21. So yeah, I think he's
21.
definitely scouting and communicating.
All right, awesome. So yeah, Horbus kind of finds a clear route through, kind of used to now spotting some of these dangers in this wasteland now that you've seen these mephits and these trees, or not mephits, magmans, popping out. Like, you kind of are like, no, that seems like a likely area. Those are, and like, avoid that grove. That's probably danger there. Yeah, and we're going to say that that's going to give everybody here a +5 on their rolls this turn. That's a good roll. Tallow, how do you make your move to escape? What do you do to help the group or hinder it or obscure the way?
I think we're gonna do the invoke duplicity and have the image of me trying to grab its attention and run kind of away from where we're headed.
Ooh,
but kind of
nice.
trying to be noticeable.
All right. I think that'll reflect kind of as a detriment to its role here for it. I think that's a good use of an ability as you kind of take off fleeing, but one of you seems to be charging into battle. How brave. Clear. How do you react?
I would like to just run. I'm gonna dash and do my full movement, and definitely not cry. Just run as fast
But
as I
crying
can.
is a free action.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah.
You've got no tactical disadvantage.
In the most tortured sounding little voice, you just hear, "Oh no, oh no, oh no."
All right, so as we kind of dash away, let's do just a deck save at advantage here. As you've got Horbus kind of guiding you on a good path, let's see how you can make sure that as you recklessly kind of run through the terrain, that you kind of follow his lead still.
14.
14.
Was that with a +5 too?
Oh,
Is my next roll?
I think that's what I said I was going to do was a +5, not advantage.
Well, I did advantage, and I got a 14.
All right, let's take a look here. Was that your first roll? Was the 14?
I don't know.
I don't know what you
it
rolled
has
in.
8, comma 13.
8.
So I'm assuming it was the 8.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll go with that. I mean, I think that's still good enough regardless. You don't trip or fall or anything. Probably doesn't lead any like additional positive benefits from it, but you certainly make good progress this turn. And this thing is a fairly long ways away from you all. But it kind of roars out on the horizon here. Have everybody make a wisdom save for me.
Ooh.
21.
7. Yeah.
14.
Okay, so
look at
Clear
that.
and Ember, you all are feared. You're afraid of this creature, which is going to cause a disadvantage here. Now, Ember, you've still got your +5. How do you try and escape this thing?
I would like to dash.
What's that, Amy?
So I have advantage if I am within 5 feet of an ally.
Heck yeah. Oh,
Who
you
is
just
not
took
feared.
off at a really high speed, unfortunately, though.
Oh, well. Catch up, motherfuckers.
It's those little mouse legs.
All right, so Ember, what are we doing?
Run away! But whilst looking intimidating, so like the wings are out, trying to make myself look big, you know?
Okay. I'll give you the shot. Let's get an intimidation roll. It is a disadvantage because of you're afraid of this thing, but you do get a +5 from Horbus's positive skill leading you all.
An 8, so 13.
13. It's not bad, but I mean this thing's pretty scary itself. It's probably not going to be slowed by your show of intimidation. Greg.
All right, Horbus is just gonna. I think he's just gonna keep on keeping on. You know, he's used to reading the land, so he's gonna keep trying to plot our way out of here.
All right. Let's go with a nature check this time, just to kind of mix it up a little bit,
Okay.
like so you can kind of spot the lay of the terrain, things like that.
I can do that. 13.
13. And all right. So it wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It's probably not going to positively help anybody, but you certainly don't like fall into a pit or anything like that. Your progress isn't like hindered, but it's not enough. You're kind of trudging through some spots, others you move clear through. We're still making progress though in the right direction. Tallow. Got our duplicitous creature running towards it. You're heading the other direction.
Yeah, it is gonna just keep charging, and I am gonna try to catch up to Horbus and give him guidance as he's trying to lead the way out of here.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's a D4.
I like that a lot. Clear. You're actually kind of out ahead a little bit, kind of on your own, not like away from everybody, but Horbus is kind of leading a little bit more meticulously. You kind of recklessly charged through. How do you proceed?
Oh, I'm just running. I want to go the fuck home. I'm just running.
All right.
So
Let's get...
again, a dash action.
All right. Let's see here.
Also, I have a Charlie horse, and my leg is gonna fall off, guys. I'm
Oh
gonna die.
no.
Oh. With somebody sitting cross-legged all night?
Maybe a little bit. Just ignore me wiggling. 'cause
Way to victim blame,
This
Donnie.
is the, yeah.
What was I rolling? I got distracted by my leg falling off.
Let's go with a strength check this time. It's like you kind of recklessly charge through and like kind of have to shove your way through some like brush.
And I'm definitely not within 5 feet of anybody.
Unfortunately, no, not as
okay.
you keep tearing away.
Okay.
You are the furthest from the demon creatures, so that helps.
Well,
Don't have to be faster than the bear.
14.
14. I mean, still, you're pushing clear. Not bad. All right. And Horbus, Tallow, you probably look back over your shoulder as you're like casting this guidance on Horbus, checking on your duplicitous creature, and you see this your mirror image creature here kind of get close to the aspect of fire, and as it surges forward, you see it just go up in cinders, just kind of like a bush in a like forest fire blaze, where it just comes close and then just whoosh, and then as fast as it lights, it's gone, and the creature surges forward at you all. Dump, dump, dump. Charging after you all, chasing you out of its domain. Ember, it's catching you. What are we doing?
The prophet has stand down.
The power of Ember compels you.
Yeah, still running away.
So, are we like thinking like a dash this time, or
Yeah.
just full on? Let's do the same as Clear. Let's go with a strength check here. Shoving your way through, thick banks of ash and maybe the deep spot here or there.
20.
20. Nice. Oh, a crit?
Crit for a 26. Yeah.
All right. So anybody else that's kind of following Ember's trail
You
is
can
going
fly
to
now.
get advantage, as like Ember is like a large creature surging through here, like shoving Ash out of there. They have cleared a trail behind them. Horbus, Ember has just surged past you in a desperate flee away from this creature.
Yeah, Horbus is going to abandon his meticulous and intentional plotting through here and just follow behind behind Ember. You got this, Ember. Way to go. You're doing great.
I am the prophet. Follow me.
Tallow, what you doing?
I think we're gonna try to use thaumaturgy to kind of make some like thunder rumble. Maybe it'll think there's a storm coming and slow down.
All right.
I don't know. I got nothing. So we'll go with thunder crack.
All right. Definitely can't hurt. Clear.
Yeah, and follow.
Oh, it's mine. Okay. Clear. You said it right.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still running and whimpering and just get me out, get me out.
And I think as you all kind of continue to flee from this creature, you do start to make some ground, and it's falling behind. It seems to be maybe losing a little interest, maybe not. Maybe it's just your progress is moving quickly enough. And just out on the edge of the horizon, you see a little shed, and you see some green ahead of you. And there's maybe some kind of outpost out there, some kind of shelter. Do you all make for it?
This feels like a trap,
Absolutely.
but I don't care.
Definitely go for the only safe thing in range.
The horrors lie within, guys.
And you do. As you get closer, you see that there's a small little walled outpost here, kind of raised up a little bit, so it has a good overview of the area. There's kind of a shelter built up in this small outposted tower on the edge of the scorched grove as you exit out of this ash-filled wasteland and back into an area where, you know, some green is forced its way up and back in here. And you make your way into this outpost, and there's a ladder up to a hatch in the bottom of this little shelter here on the edge of the outpost. So it's kind of like a fire tower. I know Greg will definitely be familiar with that, but yeah, if you know what those are, that's kind of the image we're looking at here. Is a little walled outpost with a building built into up probably about 15 feet above the ground, with a ladder coming down from a hatch at the bottom of the building.
Horbus?
We could just keep going. We could go home as an option, guys.
I think it is anymore.
Home is too far.
Oh, wait.
I wish it were, but not with as far as we've come. I kind of pat
I
her
mean,
on
it's
the
only
back.
been like a day. How far really could we have come? I think it's not out of the realm of possibility to go home.
Not talking about the miles, kid. And he'll.
You know, if it's a community service, I think we could probably, you could pick up trash. That's good too.
Yeah, probably. I'll probably have me doing that when I get back either way. Stick my head in here, make sure this is clear for us, all right? I'm gonna pat you on the back, and he'll kind of head over to the ladder and up to the hatch.
All right, make a perception check as you pop up the hatch and take a peek in.
11.
11? I mean, it's a little dark in here. There's no lights in here. But you get a little residual light from the area around, and it's a little bit of a unexpected room when you open it up. There's like dream catchers hanging from the ceilings in here, doilies on little end tables, and as you kind of swiftly sweep the room, you see in a rocking chair, it's definitely padded and comfy looking rocker chair, is a Corvus rocking in the chair, and these glassy white eyes. And she rocks, and she's like, I saw you coming. It's glad to see you here. And you can tell those eyes are definitely blind.
What else did you see, old crow? Gonna say as he kind of.
I see all sorts of things. Wouldn't you like to know? Come on in. I've been waiting for you.
Yeah.
Come speak with Susan the Seer.
Horbus will crawl his way up in there. And there's an old crow up here. She's alone. Says she can see us, but she's blind as a bat.
Ah, the bats see so much, though.
Yeah, I'll go up the ladder and follow him in.
Come. And as you all enter in, she especially turns to Tallow. Tallow was like, Tallow, I know I've seen you make a great cup of tea. Please, the pot's over there. Please, if you could see to that. And Horbus, please take a seat over here. And Clear, I know you're coming still. I hear you coming. And
Absolutely not wanting to go in.
where is Ember? I've long awaited to see Ember.
Ember's definitely bringing up the rear, just making sure everybody else got up the ladder. Just probably pacing back and forth a little bit, just checking the horizon, making sure that thing's not still coming after them.
And yeah, the glow is probably fading on the horizon. It seems to have turned around.
Okay. Yeah, up the ladder I go.
Ah, finally. Ember, it's been so long. I've waited for this. Come, I've much to tell you and so little time. I knew you would take the hard route to get here, but I was expecting to see you sooner.
Do we know you?
Well, of course, I'm Susan the Seer. You haven't met me yet.
Can I do a history on that name?
Sure.
That's a 5, Donnie.
That's probably right. You know, this creature, you're a man of the streets and
He's a very practical, straightforward
materialism,
man.
not materialism, but the material world. And whatever this isn't
Yeah.
what you're used to.
He definitely
And
would have written this
you've
off
worked
before
with
last week.
Corvuses before. Like, Corvus is not like this. They're all very business and like power hungry. Certainly not typically mystical. That's more the Talos, or not Talos, the Lumos. Yeah. That's more their area. The Corvus are politicians, power hungry, smooth. Whatever this person is outside of what you're used to. They don't fit the mold. And you also never told them your name.
Oh gosh. What do you want me to roll to see if Horbus picked up on that?
I think you all probably pick up on that.
That's fair.
It would be bizarre enough that it's not like that's going to stand out heavy.
I think that's probably why he's had his guard down a little bit. Is she greeted him by name?
Yeah. by design.
Clear is curling up in her quill coat, thing, just ready to like duck down. Absolutely not. She has read about things like this in her novels, and they never are good. And abso-freaking-lutely not. She does not want to be there.
Is this like with the bones, but real?
Yeah, I think in the bad way.
Oh.
No, our journeys are just beginning, and yours are too. I'm here to
Don't make
set you
any
on the path.
deals. Don't accept any gifts, and don't make eye contact.
How would we make eye contact if she's blind?
Well, you still could.
Hmm.
That's bad because this whole time Horbus has just been openly staring at her.
I just going on like anything I could have ever read in a novel about like a hag or witch or anything else, and just don't do any of it.
And tallow. Do you make the tea? Do you bring it to?
I'm gonna make it. Yeah.
Make a perception check as you bring the tea to her. And go ahead and make it an advantage.
22.
Don't even need it. So yeah, as you do, you see rest around her neck. It's a pendant. And it's this kind of like emerald leaf. Kind of like an enameled, metallic looking leaf almost. And you recognize this symbol in particular. This is the symbol of the keepers. And I think with the 22 as well, you put the age of this Corvus about right to be old enough to have been possibly part of the temple. This creature is ancient. And when you get close, you sense that. And they probably predate the Scorched Grove. And she takes the tea.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
as he
knew
hands her
you'd
the-
make
the
it
tea.
delicious.
You're a keeper.
Ah, well, aren't you the insightful one yourself? You've studied the ways, then, yes?
Yes.
Do you know of the temple? Have you already been told?
I've heard some stories, but it's been a long time.
Indeed. You know you're here to find it, right?
That is our goal.
But which one is it? Of you is it? I can't quite see it.
To be the one to find it?
Ah, yes, indeed, of course. That's it. Yes. Which one of you find it? You'll need a key.
Is she just talking to Tallow?
I mean, it's a small room. You're all there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know
you
where
have-
where the
You
temple
have the
is?
key we need?
Well, of course. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Is it?
And she kind of like puts her hand into the necklace and kind of adjusts it a little bit here. Well, you will need the key. But you'll need the keyhole as well. You must head north. You've already set forth once, and that was your first mistake. To go forward without direction is to invite disaster in the Scorched Grove. Fortunately, you're here now. Allow me. Bring me that. And she points over onto the shelf. And does one of you go to retrieve what she's pointing at?
I'll head over.
Yeah, and there's it's some kind of rod, essentially. Like, it's probably about 12 inches long, tapering from a thicker end on one side down to a kind of finer point. And it's got kind of runic symbols etched along it. And when you touch it, you do feel a tingling through your hand.
And I'll carry it back and kind of present it to her.
Indeed. Perfect. And let's have each of you make just a wisdom save for me here.
$16.
16.
15.
16.
1.
And she kind of is like holding this in kind of each of your direction, and it like vibrates violently when it goes past Ember. And then she's like hovering between, so Clear and Tallow rolled a 16.
Yeah.
So she kind of is like hovering between you two. One of you. It seems to work, be attuned to you. Which of you will take it?
Claire just burrows deeper in that cloak.
Aw.
Absolutely not touching the witch's shit. Mm-mm.
Yeah, so I will grab it.
Yeah. And you take this wand from her, and you can sense its power already. And you're pretty attuned with magical ways anyways, and you can tell that this is a rod of true seeing. This will guide your way. This will give you the sight to see the path and to find the temple. And as she tells you this, she removes the pendant as well. When you arrive, this will be the key. It'll let you in. The keepers protected the stone, but the stone is just the entrance to the path, and the path leads to the totem that you seek, and the power and the prophecy. Well, this has really been a nice visit. It's been so long since I've seen anybody. I'm really glad you stopped in. It's been... I mean, if you all helped yourself to some tea, be a plate host here, Tallow, and share with your friends.
I think Horbus,
Yeah, I will.
who's just been kind of staring this whole time, is gonna lock eyes with her. Tell me, Seer, do I make it right?
The path is unclear still. I see the road, but the destination's always been hidden. What would be the point of living otherwise?
It's the only point I have now is to try and fix what I broke.
Well, that's the path we all take. To make the world a better place.
He will take some tea.
Set forth on your path. This is
Do
a
you
safe
see
place.
us resting here for the night?
Well, if you wouldn't interrupt, I was just about to offer. Pretty impetuous of you to just impose yourself, though, Ember. I gotta say.
She is the prophet. She may rest where she
I am the
pleases.
prophet, yeah.
No, please, take your rest here. This is a safe place. The grove doesn't touch us here. Set forth as soon as you're ready. You'll need your strength, prodigious as it is. And you all can take a long rest.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll pick up
Thank
next
God.
week.
Oh man, that was a good one. That was
All right.
that was a very stressful chase, man. I was
Dude.
I thought we were done for sure for a few minutes in
Yeah.
there.
So
Can
this
you
one was
imagine if we were bold enough to be like, we got this? What a fun TPK that would have been.
Right?
there was part of me that wanted that.
I have no
When I
doubt.
wrote this
You
in, I was
did.
like, this is either going to be really cool or it's going to be a quick end of the campaign.
Yeah. Next week on Cthulhu.
Shit. Somebody's got to come up with a backup campaign quick. All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. If you like our stories, if you like hanging out with us, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you catch everything we put out, which is a lot. But thank you for hanging out with us tonight. As always, this was an absolute blast, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks, everybody. See ya.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks.